Welcome to a new modern video. This is a deck that I saw when I was in Taiwan, not playing Magic. I was following the results and I saw this deck in the 5 modern leagues. And I was like, ooh, when I come back, this has to be the first deck I play. So here we are, still jet lag, of course, but eager to play some Geist of Saint Traft. This is a card that used to be super powerful in the past. And by in the past, I mean over 10 years ago. This is funny. This card was actually printed in 2014, I think. Maybe less. I don't know actually. But the power play that this deck can do is that you can attack with Geist, and then you can consign to memory the trigger of the angel to die, so you keep the angel around. Is that a powerful play? Maybe it's not so good, but if that comes up, I'm gonna be satisfied. The rest of the build is just kind of good cards. We have a Ragavan as Snapcaster Mage. We have powerful cheap interactions like Bolt, Path to Exile, and Lightning Helix. And of course, we have Flage and Arena of Glory. I'm not expecting this deck to be the best deck or anything like that. I just wanted to kind of restart Modern with a fun one today. Buongiorno's dead. Let's go. My opponent starts with Dragon's Rage Channeler off of a Steam Bands. Ragavan is bad against Lava Dart, unfortunately. I love Lightning Helix, though. That's going to be a powerful play later on. I don't want to play... I think it's okay to go Ragavan here. It's really not ideal if they just Lava Dart it. Uh, but I think I don't want to go Preordain, and I certainly don't want to go Path of Exile. Ooh, opponent attacking. To me, means they don't have a Bolt. Oh, never mind. They have a Lava Dart. Okay. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario. Unfortunately, the Lava Dart on the Ragavan. It definitely hurts. It's going to be a side out in this matchup. An opponent plays a Monastery Swift Spear. Now, I'm going to go Lightning Helix. I have to decide where to go. I think I'm going to go on the Channeler. It's because Channeler has like it surveils, has a lot more value. Plus, Channeler doesn't die. Sorry, Swift Spear doesn't die if they have mutagenic growth. Okay, sorcery speed, Thundering Falls, attack and go. Nice. Love to see that. But it doesn't have anything. I just grew counter spells. So I'm gonna just pass the turn here. Gonna be a little bit scary to Elix this Swift Spear. Opponent can just play a spell and Lava Dart it. See what happens. They have 19 life. The Elix, of course, does a lot here. Seems like the opponent has drawn very poorly. I'm gonna go for a Thundering Falls. I think I want to kill this Swift Spear. I have to decide how. Again, I don't want to go Elix. I have a feeling that opponent has a spell plus darts and this one doesn't die. I think I'm just going to Path to Exile it. Opponent seems to be very flooded, so I don't think they'll use the mana anyway. I'm going to go Preordain. I'm looking for a land. Really like Counterspell as well. If I use it, I guess I have to shuffle. We'll see. Buongiorno, Pivo. 68 months. Thank you, thank you. Passes again. Crazy. Do I like Counterspell? Probably I do. I'm gonna cycle this. Fire Ice. And then I'm gonna grab a Survey Land again. Arena of Glory. It's good if we find Flage, but let's find Flage first. Definitely in the driver's seat right now. The opponent hasn't done anything. They play a Monsters with Spear. It's okay by me. I'm gonna take one and then go probably. Hmm, definitely taking one here. I don't want them to resolve an iteration. Gonna go Snapcaster. I can go Snapcaster Path, but I'm gonna go Snapcaster Elix. It's bad if they have Mutagenic Grow, which they can easily have. I can also just go Elix Face. How about that? When it goes to 10, I have 5 more in my hand. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go Elix Face. What is gonna go Lava Dart on the Snapcaster Mage? But they're virtually at 5, and this game it seems like it's going a little bit longer. Maybe they misunderstood what was I targeting with Elix. Thought I was targeting the Swift Spear. I think that's what's happening. Okay, let's go Preordain. Looking for Flage. I've been looking for Geist of Saint Traft actually. It wouldn't be a bad one to draw now. Just need something to deal damage. I think I'm gonna tap down the Swift Spear in beginning of combat. Um, the counter spells definitely make it a little bit awkward. So I don't feel like I can fetch for a Elegant Parlor there. Alright, I'm gonna play a Ragavan. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna die, so might as well just hardcast it. I think opponent range is just lava darts and only heats bolts in end, stuff like that. Yep. Do I want to fight with one counter spell? Probably not. I'm okay with my Ragavan to die here. Okay. Maybe they have Violent Urge. I'm gonna counterspell Violent Urge. More bolts. Okay. 3 bolts in one turn. Mutagenic Growth. Okay. They have one card in end. And it is indeed the Violent Urge. Okay, so I'm gonna go counterspell here. Then I'm gonna take 8. They have no cards in it. I'm gonna take 8. Down to 2. Untap. Elix the Swift Spear. And then Surveil this time. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Interesting. I'm gonna Surveil first. Okay. I'll leave this on top. And then I think I'm gonna counter this. Now I'm kind of naked. I don't have anything left except this Ragavan. Let's hope I draw a good card from my opponent top deck. I don't. Opponent draws a Swift Spear. Now I'm in bolt range, unfortunately. They don't. Ooh. And it draws an Upcaster Mage. Very powerful here. So let's start with Snapcaster Elix. That's definitely how it's gonna start. Oh, they concede to my Lightning Elix. Let's go. Okay. The consign I think are bad. I'm bringing Wrath of Disguise. This card kills Corey Steel Cutter. Moss Gruber. Thank you for the 10th month. Yeah, let's go. System Magic, thank you guys for the raid. Welcome. We are playing Modern. Back from my trip. You want Defeating Silence? I'm not going to bring it in now. I only bring in Silence against the combo decks. In the ideal world, I would side out Ragavan, but I think the consigns are just worse. Immediately fires off a bubble, a card that's very, very special in that deck. Lots of good uses for it. I'm definitely going Meticulous Archive. It's a matchup where I want to prioritize my mana base and taking no damage from it. So I'm not going to go turn one Ragavan in a matchup where they have bolts and darts. Would probably kept the one land there. I don't know. I had that feeling. So I'd have bubbled. So taking it slow. They leave both on top. Very tempted to just mill a card here with Ragavan. I think I'll do that. The top of the deck may be also like expressive iteration, which I'm glad to exile. Best case scenario would be bubble. All right. Yeah, maybe that was the third land. I think so. You would never leave on top the Arid Meza if you already have it. When it manages to resolve Core Steel Cutter, we have Breath of Disguise as an answer to it. I'm not gonna bring in Wear Tear only for it. When it knows I have Ragavan in hand, decides to pass. Nice. Flage is super powerful, but at the same time, I kind of want to hold up Counterspell as well. I think I'm just going Bolt Pass here. I play Flage. I can't really bring it back next turn. Definitely countering this. So taking a basic island could be a little bit scary. I think I'll do it though. Saving life total is super important, I feel. I know Flage cost very specific mana. I think either we have the treasure first, but also I just want to be able to just take very little damage from my lands in first place. They have another bubble. They don't. Geist of Saint Traft. Is it time? I think it's time to play Geist. Let's play it. And I can also consider icing one of these lands here. My opponent cannot play Expressive Iteration. I cannot do a lot of things if I tap their land. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do it. Let's do it. Under the Geist pressure, I think it's nice to top down a land here. Nice, they don't even use it. Very good. And this is like trading tempo, trading mana. When you have Geist in play, super powerful. Okay. Unfortunately, though, I don't have a fifth land to play double removal spell here. So my Geist will not be able to live in combat. And also my mana base is awkward because I decided to play Island instead of Steam Vents. And now I can't really double spell. So a little bit of regrets there. I took a Steam Vents, I could have gone Flage plus Ragavan. Also just like flashback Flage next turn. So that was definitely a mistake. Maybe it was a little bit too aggressive to crack that treasure. I just drew very poorly off of it. But it's okay. I think my place is gonna be Flage this DRC pass, but I'm not in a good shape now actually. My opponent was able to deploy board state, advance with lands, and unfortunately, my Geist of the Saint Traft, a card of the past, can't attack through a monk token. That's good though. I just need to make sure I don't fall too behind with Core Steel Cutter, although it's gonna be hard. The blue-red deck has a very tough time against Flage, although I can't cast it now, which is a big problem. I can't attack. So when your 3 drop doesn't cannot attack into a token, that's not a great sign. Surgical my Flage. Alright, opponent came prepared. No more Flage in my hand, unfortunately. It doesn't even replace it. What do I think of the black-white deck in Modern? I make a ton of video with that deck. You can check them out. A ton of video with most things, so yeah, always. Opponent just goes mutagenic growth, making me think they don't have any proactive card in their hand. Interesting. Let me go preordain. I don't like Ragavan. I think I like Snapcaster though. Gonna go to combat. Attack with Geist. And then I wanna go Snapcaster Bolt on the Monk token. Before block. If they have another Surgical is bad. Do I think the deck is good or bad? Black-white? It's good. Ah, another Surgical indeed. It was maybe a wrong moment. I could have like done this pre-combat, so that at least I wouldn't have attacked with the Geist. That would have been better if I just waited May phase. Yeah, I think the game is slipping away, unfortunately. Without Flage, it's gonna be very hard. Put is on 6 though. Virtually no. Consign my. I guess a consign would have been better than Ragavan in this game. This game is over. Even if I draw Bolt. I guess I can draw Lightning Helix. Oh, Bolt is surgical. I can't draw Bolt. Probably just dead on board, actually. Opponent darts this, attacks for lethal. Alright. Game 3. Nah, I can't, definitely can't have Consign in my deck just to stifle the Geist. Okay, let's go with this. This is a strong hand. Fourth land, I'm gonna say no to it for now. Taking 2 damage to hold up counterspell is not a great play. His opponent can definitely smell it and is not gonna jam Carter into it. So it's not great. But at the same time, there's not much else I can do. Yep, exactly, punished. I can't really tap out to play Geist here. I'm just gonna go land go. Slick shot is just exist to punish plays like that. I think I'm gonna counter this. I'm not proud of it. I just have to. Raiding down in mana, not really countering a card that doesn't really impact the board, but I feel like exactly. I have the window to counter. I have to counter. Preordain. I think I'll top it for now, but I'm not casting this now. Now I'm just going Shockland Geist. Holding up Sacred Foundry for Path of Exile and Lightning Bolt. My opponent can't resolve Core Steel Cutter. And once again, overrun my Geist. Alright. That one's good as well. Can definitely die here. Do I want to Bolt now? I think so. This gives my opponent less chances to find mutagenic growth. Oh wow, Spell Pierce. Okay. We could die here. To Violent Urge. Maybe 9 damage down to 6. If they don't have Surgical though, the Flage can take over this game. Okay. I'm gonna start with no, actually I'm gonna start with Elegant Parlor. Snapcaster Mage. It's probably good. And then I go Flage. Here. Definitely attacking. And then I'm gonna draw the Snapcaster Mage. Okay, Lightning Helix as well. I'm gonna draw actually Lightning Helix, so if I put in Surgical's Flage, at least I have Helix in my hand. And now let's hope we don't die. Although we could definitely die. At 9 life tapped out. Okay, iteration. I can definitely bring a lot more damage. Okay. Not dead yet. Alright, now I am. GG. GG. Close game. Geist of Saint Traft kind of showed its age in this match. Okay, round number 2. This is a one-lander, but it has a lot of hope. Wow, Prismatic Vista. This is maybe Basking Brood skill combo. Ooh, Basic Mountain. Alright, I'll do that then. Wow. You know what this can be actually? Could be Mono Black Eldrazi. Ready with a Fatal Push. Okay. Emperor of Bones. I think I'm gonna bolt it immediately so that. Ooh, nice. I love Geist here. Should I go Surveillant or should I go Preordain? Preordain digs more to find an untapped land for Geist. Okay. Bottom counterspell, draw Steam Vents. Okay, more Emperor of Bones. Nihil Spell Bomb. Sure. They have only 2 cards in hand. I could go Flage, and then my opponent would be able to exile Flage. I could go Geist, and I think Geist could take over the game here. There's a world where my opponent like discards Flage and flashes it back with Emperor of Bones. So I'm just gonna kill the Bones. Even though it comes at a cost of losing Flage. My opponent, Neil Spellbomb, is not going anywhere. They will always have it. I guess uh, if they reanimate Flage, they can't really do much. It doesn't have haste. They can't kill Geist. So maybe I should have just played Geist there. I think that was actually the best spot for Geist. But I was afraid maybe was my opponent like discards a large creature, something like that. Huh? Yeah, that was just a perfect spot for Geist. I think I missed it. I may never find a perfect spot for Geist anymore in this league. Definitely regrets. Definitely got regrets now. Anyway, the game is open. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. We have 3. Surveillant of turn. Finding a blue red. Huh? In top deck mode, counterspell is not a bad draw. Not good either, but okay. Little bit of a draw go for them. Okay, this is a Flage. I'm gonna hold it on a bit. I'm going to hold on it a bit. Buongiorno, Chaz. We are back indeed. Thank you for the sub. Am I going Elix phase? Just to go snap Elix afterwards? Think so. When it's not doing much, might as well do something. Elixeia phase. Hmm. Flage, Surveil. We're actually getting very close to flash it back. It has flooded so much. I think I'm gonna go Snapcaster Elix now. Or whatever, Snapcaster. Don't need to Elix yet. They go to 11, they're gonna go down to 8. Then a Flage that puts them down to 5. Okay, it ended up discarding Counterspell. Makes sense. Nether Goyf in the face of 2 Path of Exile that I didn't know about. What am I going to play in 4 seasons? So on Friday, I have a team event. I'll be playing Modern. On Saturday, I have the Italian Nationals of Legacy. I'll be playing Underground Sea. I have to decide which versions of it. And then on Sunday, there's both a Modern RCQ and the Legacy main event. And I'll play whatever format speaks me the most on Saturday. Haven't decided yet. It's gonna be this weekend. All right. Of course, drawing counterspell. The thoughts is bug never never fails, even after a shuffle. Doomsday? No, no, never played Doomsday. I'm not gonna play Doomsday. I just play the normal blue black. I mean, what else? What else should you do? You know? Wow. Opponents playing K command decided to wait too much. They should have played it when they knew I didn't have it. That was such a mistake. Hey, well, I guess I'm gonna flage you now. Yeah, reanimator or tempo, exactly. Alright. Well, we won game one in previous round as well. Let's try to finalize this time. Alright, definitely one consign. And maybe Soul Guide. They have some graveyard synergies. Maybe not really. Do they play Orc? They must play Orc. Yeah, you know what? Let's take our Ragavan. Let's bring in Charmoz and Lantern. Yeah, they have some colorless lands and Charmoz is just a. I feel like it's like a 3 mana full for that Stone Rains is pretty powerful. Haste 2 could be hasty with the Arena Glory. Elegant Parlor Counterspell. Hopefully that curve is not gonna come up. There it is. Classic. I'm gonna go Arena of Glory. Pass. I want to play Lightning. I could have, I guess, gone Steam Vents. Maybe that was better. Ooh. I can play Charmo next turn. Nope. Opponent's gonna discard it, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't even want to go Elix here, because if they discard Elix, I'm happy. I think my Charmo's gonna say goodbye. Oh, they took Elix instead. Sorry, Flage instead. Alright, I guess they were dying to Flage. Let's Elix this. And then I'm gonna play a hasty Charmo here. Bram. 3 mana 4/4 haste that destroys a land on ATB. That's pretty good. Flying. Okay, opponent takes gets rid of my counter spell. Although, I mean, maybe consign. I don't know. Hey, wow, consign. Sure. Start this race. Urza Saga. That's scary. Maybe I should have brought in Wear Tear. I didn't think about Urza Saga. I guess I have the Charmos for it. I'm gonna go 3 cards in hand. They know about my counter spell. And they jam a TKS into it. I'm gonna go Howard Fountain. Path to Exile. Nice. I'm just gonna path now. There's no reason to surveil to find Flage because I have the basic island. Buy in, let's go. Draw a card. Let's see what I draw. Maybe another Charmos. Lightning Bolt. Okay. When it's dead next turn if they don't have an answer to my Charmo. Emperor Bones. Okay. I think this does nothing. Like, they can take Thaunotzir. They can take Nethergoyf. But I'll just bolt you. How was the vacation? It was great. It was great. Kinda. Um, I remember hearing something about when you go to Japan, you return home and you're like, you just want to come back. And I have the same thing now. I just want to come back thankfully in July. I'll come back to Singapore. Geist of Saint Traft. Huh. I think my opponent is gonna thought not see me in draw step. So I'm just taking a draw here. Nope, they don't even taunt us here main draw step, so guys would actually be alright. Let me surveil now. If I find a Flage, I can flash it back. Right. I think Charmo plus Bolt will win me the game. So I'm gonna attack, pass, and then once they make a construct, I'll bolt you to death. Roll Charmo. This game, it won the game by itself. 12 damage and blew up a land on turn 3. Alright. Let's go. Also in Taiwan, I did some powerful networking, and I'll be able to do something that I was looking forward to do, which is making paper video uh, of the game Flesh and Blood, sponsored by the company, which is something that you know makes me very happy. It's just it's in the making, a little bit of spoiler, but very likely going to happen. All right, sounds great. 3 lands, 4 spells. Spells may be a little bit underpowered, but we'll make it work. Okay, unknown matchup. What should I do with this line in bold? I think I'll graveyard it. There's also Snapcaster Mage, which I think makes me happy that I bolt. That I bolt. Okay, Flage. Eldrazi Temple. I think I'm gonna go tap a draw card. Ideally, I draw an untapped land to play turn 3 Geist. Maybe I should have just, done other stuff to guarantee third land, like playing a tap land on this turn. But my opponent plays a lot of 2-drop. Nice. And I'm just gonna drop a Geist on empty board. We'll see how we'll do it. What land do I grab? That's probably gonna be a dual land. Ooh, consign. We can consign the Geist trigger. Or we could consign my opponent next play. I'm still gonna go Geist. Which land do I grab? Steam Vents. This is a very, very large clock. I don't remember when was Avacyn restored. I think I said on the deck tech 2014, but I think it was actually long before that, like 2012. Because it was before I was playing Pro Tours. So it was definitely before 2014. Avacyn restored may have been 2011, something like that. TKS. Okay. TKS is very good here. It's a 4/4, so it dodges Flage. Not something you used to see from the Eldrazi decks, but I guess I did play against 2 TKS decks in a row. And now my Geist is stopped. Rip Geist. I could still stifle my token if I want to, but I probably don't want to. We'll see. If you're on top lane, I may actually do it. I can stifle the token and flake this to draw a card. What do you think? Oh, you took consign. All right. Let me go meticulous archive first. I could go snap bolt on the thought nuts here. Opponent misses a land drop. I could also go, and I think that's actually a better play. Attack, chump attack, opponent blocks, and then I flage the thought nuts here. The next turn, I can play flage. Hmm. Let's do that. I'm gonna attack and play flage. Next turn I can bring it back. Flage is not like insane against Eldrazi because they can just K-command it. But my opponent is very far away from it. You need 5 mana. Sorry, it's not very. Wow, opponent doesn't block. Crazy. Just take 6. Okay, now the raise is definitely on me. I'm gonna go snap bolt end of turn. Put on the mic. Okay, opponent goes Cavern of Sauce. They can now. Ooh, is this the? No way. Nah, it can't be that. Line breaker. This is bad. I just bolted. I knew about this. I guess not much they could have done. Maybe they just don't have any other plays. Attack? Oh, you want to race my Geist of Saint Traft? So this is a pretty tough ask to race Geist of Saint Traft. All right, cool. Don't think they have outs at this point. Maybe double line breaker kills me. Should have kept back the Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, yeah. Double line breaker definitely kills me. It's like both of them are 6, so it's 16 damage. All right, let's hope they don't have it. Oh no, that could. Yeah, this streams it what becomes a YouTube videos exactly. Oh no, I might actually die here. Okay, oof, thank God I don't die. All right. You should not spoiler yourself. Well, there's so many videos that I'm sure you'll find more content. Also, make sure to check out Mango's workshop. We have a video a week, and it came out yesterday. And still playing out. I guess I'm gonna stifle this. Sorry, stifle counter this. All right, GG. Sideboard, we got the 4th consign, the Charmoz, and that's it. Cutting 3 cards. What are they going to be? I don't want to cut Ragavan in this matchup. Maybe on the draw, I can cut Geist against the Eldrazi Aggro. Yeah, the Mango's Workshop video is actually very good YouTube videos, you know. The other YouTube video is just VOD of the streams, whereas Mango's Workshop actually takes, you know, a lot of effort. You cited 3/3 Clarion. Okay, it can't sacrifice the spawn. Interesting. Could be. I saw Affinity won a challenge with Dispatch main deck. Yeah, yeah, we can play that for sure. Opponent starts with It That Heralds the End. Okay. I'm gonna go Scalding turn go. I'm missing lands in this game. Let's see. Hopefully I draw them. When attacks, I can't do much. I just take two. They can just go Thoughts here, second main phase. I need a consign up. What? Cavern of Sauce. Is this a Chalice of the Void? It is. Alright. I'm gonna go Steam Vents, even though I don't have white mana. I have a Charmaw. One double red. Preordain, looking for a land. I think I'm gonna go Arena of Glory Bolt. I'm gonna bolt now. Should I bolt now? No, I'll wait because they can have a line breaker. I'm finally back. Yes, indeed. I'll be home for not too long, just 10 days. Then I go to Las Vegas to prepare for the Pro Tour. All right, when attacks, I'm still taking it because they can play Glaring Flesh Raker post combat. Okay, cannot be countered. A Licensed Hearse. That's a card I haven't seen in a long time. Brings me good memories of when Blue Red Murktide was a good deck. Let's play Charmaw. Do I want to haste it? Let's think about it. Do we need Arena of Glory? Maybe not. I think I'm gonna haste it. Do we need Arena of Glory? Brings Pioneer memories? Nah, Pioneer completely erased from my brain. No memories of that. Now I have to decide which land to kill. And it may seem... Usually you just take this, but here I'm just taking Cavern of Souls. I don't know though, because like actually killing the Devour is nice. Opponent has it that arouses the end. I can get up to 7 if I kill the Cavern. But I just countered this. Yeah, I think I'll kill the Cavern. And boom. 2 mana, 4/4 flyer. Kills a land on ATB. Not bad. Snapcaster instead, quite bad. Yeah, cost 6 with around the end, exactly. You want tips for the Four Seasons deck of what format? There's a million formats of that one. In modern, I only play Core Steel Cutter. So it's either UR Prowess, Jeskai Narset, or Corey Burn. That's also an option. Ask me for 3. We got a race. They have one card in hand only. Okay, let me grab the... no, ma inculato. One card and it's exactly K command. Yeah, but I mean, I had to fetch. I mean, that's not that I had to fetch, but I think it was valuable to surveil. Mi hai inculato. Va bene. Not the end of the world. Almost, though. This crazy. One top, two bottom. Gameticulous Archive. Fourth, I think I like it. I like the fourth land here. I'll play it. Um, I think now I pass. The raise is not mine anymore. They just spawn 3/1/2s. Anything in Final Fantasy that catches my eyes. I didn't really see much, no. Teammates told me there's not that much for standard. We just play domain again at the PT? Shadow Titan? Can I lock it in already and just draft only? I think the Adventure Lands will see playing standard. I didn't see exactly what they do, but it seems very cool. Okay, my opponent plays a land, clearly a card they drew this turn. They would never leave that on top with K command. So they have in hand a powerful play. But given that they have no Cavern of Souls, I can probably counter whatever the powerful play is. What it's thinking. And they pass, okay. If these pawns were 0/1, I would have probably gone Snapcaster no targets because of the hurt. Ooh, I got a wrong land. I was supposed to get a survey land. My bad. Do I want to go preordain now? I think I will. Okay. Alright, now I think I can attack and erase. Because I'm gonna go eat that heralds the end, kill the heralds the end, hold up consign for devourer or counterspell. Although they have a good card in end. Let's remember that. Ranella, buongiorno. Expecting them to tap this labyrinth? Sure. Expecting them to tap this labyrinth to get back the devourer, and then I can kill this card, the heralds the end, so that doesn't discount it. As well as, of course, doesn't pump the spawn. I think I'm gonna fetch a planes. This way I'm not gonna take damage to cast counterspell. Although maybe I shouldn't have done this. Because I'm very likely just going to play consign anyway. So I don't need it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are two cards. I think they're both good. Because one is the card I selected with K command and the other one is Devourer. So both cards are good here. What about Oculus in Modern? Sure. Why not? Okay, no. So here they have to tap 2 Temple, Labyrinth, Secluded Courtyard, and Spawn, and I consign it. Attacking back down at 8. Ooh, they have another card here. Is this Line Breaker? It is. I think I definitely have to counter this. This is like a 7/3 with haste. I'm gonna use a counter spell. I'm glad I played Planes then. Let's hope they don't. I mean, Not really. They can just play their Devourer now. But I feel like if I don't counter this, I'm just dead on board. So not much to say. The 3 mana 8/3 haste. Maybe it was better if I didn't Fire Ice. I just hold up mana. Don't, but I have to don't attack though. I have to not attack. Hmm. Hindsight, it would have been better. I didn't expect them to have a line breaker after they passed last turn. Maybe they drew it now. Or maybe they just low rolled it. Wanted to double threat to play around counterspell. That was actually a good play. Okay. At least I can play this off caster mage, but it's gonna be very hard to win now. Don't think I have outs. Dangwing consigning in against Eldrazi feels bad, but I don't think I had a window. I don't think I had a window. Or on the play, maybe I want this Geist back. Maybe I cut some counter spells in this matchup. Mulligan in for game 3. Keeping a very good end. Let's go. I think I want to take down Counterspell here. So I don't have to worry too much about the mana base. And holding up counters. Seems like I'm putting a Mulligan into 4 cards. 4 cards is very little to play Magic. There was a recent update on Magic Online, and now whenever I load these cards, it just put these like random set. I don't even know what these sets are called. But I appreciate that the picture is the original one. Okay, let's go with a Secret Foundry. This should actually go Steam Vents. Huh. I think I'm gonna go Secret Foundry. The reason is if I draw a normal blue land, I play that, and I can use the fetch land later on to surveil. I don't think 2 life matters too much here. Okay, glad I bottomed the counterspell. Lion Elix from the top. I think I'll pass. I'm just gonna go Elix face instead of going Preordain. I guess it was better to go Preordain in case of Chalice of the Void. Steam Vents. Elix this thing. Then what? I think I'm gonna go Parlor. No, actually no. Let's go Preordain first. Looking for Geist. Nice, there it is. Apply some pressure. And the flage to the bin. Perfect. Perfect turn. What do we think of Eldrazi Aggro? Strong deck. Made a couple of videos on my YouTube channel. Always did well with it. When it goes K command on my Ragavan. Is Modesty my favorite format? Yeah. Bam. Take 6. Go. It takes so little to win once you drop this thing. The problem is to, untap with it. Alive. Dot, not seer. Okay. Path exile this, draw a card. Let's see what it is. If the fetch land, I can bring back Flage. Nice. Could be. White, white, red. Don't think it matters much. White. Yeah, let's play Flage from the bin. White, white, red, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually shoot the spawn. All my decks are on exclamation mark deck. If you click on that link, you can also bookmark it. It is an affiliate link for TCG Player. So whenever you shop from TCG Player, you can shop from that link. And it has an affiliate one with the channel. All right. Let's go. Let's play one last match with this deck. Or match video. Yeah. Actually, I was away for 12 days. My YouTube channel has one video a day. I was able to make one video a day, but now I don't have any more videos, so I need to restock for the Vegas trip. All right, glad to hear that, Kid Gomery. Okay, on the draw with a turn 1 Ragavan. The best play was probably to bolt in response to that Taunt's here. Yeah. Okay. Keep. Ooh. Another turn 1 Ragavan opponent. I think I'm gonna main phase it. Afraid of us, spell pierce. Main phase removal. What do I think of the Italian braid rot memes? I'm glad they found a way to become famous. Oh, it's Zoo. Okay. It's not Murktide. It's a 2 mana 4/4. That's powerful against my deck of 1/1s. But look at what I just drew. All right. Let me just path now. Yeah. And play Ragavan. What color do I grab? Probably white. Sorry, blue, I mean to say. Of course, I need to get white. It's path now so that I can stability. You do untap with 3 lands, but what can I do? That's what the path does. So eventually you get it. Buongiorno, Ruben. Leyline Binding. Buongiorno, Labo. You play for season? What, like all days? Crazy. I'm glad to hear that. All right, now my passes, simply passes. I think I'm gonna go land go, holding up Snapcaster play. You play Friday and such and Sunday. Okay, okay. We have infos about the Sunday RCQ because I saw there was a Sunday RCQ at the Four Season, but I also saw that it only cost 20 euros. So I'm wondering what's up with it. RCQ Four Season is gonna be like 1 million people for one invite. Qualifying with that one is gonna be harder than qualifying to the PT, I feel. But I'm glad they have one. Put a Dashes Ragavan, perfect. I'm gonna go Snapcaster Bolt on it. I'm glad I put the target for my Snapcaster. Otherwise, I may have needed to go Snap Bolt phase, which is kind of a bad play, really. Like killing a thing with Snapcaster is just so much more value than lava spiking your opponent. You can also do a play which is, I guess, not for now. I just thought about it now. We used to do it in the past. Snapcaster Path of Exile on Snapcaster, like 3 mana ramp and grow instant speed. Not that you have to do it. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Stabby D, okay. Then we're blocking. Then we are blocking. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Scalding Tarn. Now, Scalding Tarn guarantees me the Flage next turn, but I'm just gonna bin it. Eventually I'll draw a card that lets me do Flage, so might as well just bin it. And Flage you. Oh, you also have Flage. Okay, but I have Snapcaster Path, so I have an answer for it. You can also, I believe, easily have an answer. But you have no cards in hand. Okay. Oh, I'll go pass for now. But it's gonna Flage me. I go Snapcaster Path. Path of Exile very powerful against Flage. I prefer Boris Bully or Boris Synth in Pauper. Historically, Boris Synth, but I haven't played them in forever. Speaking of Pauper, I heard the news that they already sold 1,000 tickets for the July Paupergeddon, and they are enlarging the cap to 1,200. Is that true? 1,000 ticket. So many. I saw the prize pool and it has more money than a GP. Crazy. Flage from the bin. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. But what I can do is go Snapcaster Path. Hoping you don't have Stubby D. I guess you don't even have mana for Stubby D. Nice. Spram. Am I going? Unfortunately, I cannot. It clashes with the Italian nationals of Flesh and Blood. Playing two games competitively is super hard. But I'll be supporting Popper with all myself from the Mango's workshop videos. Okay, let me do top lane deer, bin whatever it is. Hopefully it's a bad one though. Alright, not that good. And then I can play Flage. I basically just mind control Flage. My opponent had it, and now we have it. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque. Hello, Noble. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Switching life. You have one card in end. No, you top deck binding? Ugh, okay. Alright, they had no cards in end, but I drew an answer to my Flage. I don't even have answers to binding. Reign of Glory? Ugh. It was great last turn. Actually, I couldn't even flashback last turn. Anyway. I have a clock. My opponent has a 9. I have 5 damage in hand. Wow, Treble Flames my Snapcaster. Where's Snapcaster? Okay. Yeah, we are about to win here. I'll go end of turn bolts, not bolt, like the good old days. If we didn't Treble Flames my Snapcaster, it would have died. Let's they gain life here. Is this Leyline? It is. I think a screenshot it is. I wanna post it. Oh, I could have gone bolts, not bolt with haste. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's true. I guess it's less iconic though. This is more iconic. Bold, snap, bold, ladies and gentlemen. A play of the past. And then Flage faced a play of the present. Okay, we burned out our opponent this game. But honestly, this one Path to Exile just won us the game. First, it Path to Exiled a cow on turn 2, and then we Path to Exile the Flage with the Snapcaster. So this one Path to Exile won the match, won the game. Maybe the match. Alright. Geist of Saint Traft seems pretty bad on the draw against Zoo. So I'll take it out. I'm bringing all these Wear Tear, maybe even Soul Guide. I don't like Wrath of Disguise. Need to cut 3 more cards. Maybe I can cut some counter spell, and maybe I can cut 1 Ragavan. Let's go. This is a well-ender, but it has a lot of hopes. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, put them all to 5 and starts with ley line. We have an answer for it. Yeah, we finally back Gatsu. Yes, fourth season this weekend. Can't wait. Can't wait to play some paper magic. It's been a while actually. Put him entombs a Flage end of turn. Need a land. Did I see everyone's favorite archetype Ponza made a return as mono white? Yeah, somebody told me that Ponza did well on in modern. All right, I bricked on land, but that's okay. That's okay. Mostly the reason why I kept is that I have wear tear. Wear tear is just great against Zoo. Amadoska. All right, let's play this. Put us 2 cards in and see if they have Styborn. They do. They have 1 card in hand. They can flage me next turn. Dio caro. I'm gonna lose this game to a multi 5. I guess so. I mean, if I never draw another land, I certainly am losing. If I do draw land, I can go Wear on Scion and then Snapcaster Path on Flage. Flage comes in already. 13, not. Oh, actually, I'm dead on board. I don't think I'm out at this point. I guess that's not true. I can tap down the Flage. Hmm. Alright, GG. My one land there on the draw did not work out. Okay. Let's bring back Ragavan on the play. Wow, Rhinos won a challenge. Pensa che culo che c'ha avuto, porca Eva. Okay, let's go. 2 lands. 2 lands is double the amount of lands I had in the previous hand. That weekend there was a lot of weird challenge decks winning decks. Yeah, I mean it's modern. Everything can win. That's always been why I love it. Leyline. Okay. I think I'm just gonna wear tear this immediately, like on site. I'll go Hollywood Fountain, wear tear. Yeah, but like, sure. Even if, okay, because sometimes like you just don't even have a fetch land, and then your Zoo mana base completely cripples. under a wear tear. Okay, they pass. Let's go. Thundering Falls. A third land. I'll keep it on top. It's also not a bad land. It's the one and only Arena of Glory. Do I pass? When it can cast... Yeah, I think I'll pass. There it is. I guess I'm gonna replicate. Might as well. I don't think there's like any counters that can counter consign. Like a mental misstep. Sorry, minor misstep was like the only one I could think of. Method, thank you. You enjoyed the Popper Megas workshop video? Thank you. Next one will be pre-modern though. Alright. I'll take damage. And I'll go Flage. Flage face holding up consign, which actually is good against Leyline Binding as well. Ragavan Dash resolves. Goes to combat. What do you think about Allosaur's combo? I made a video with it. Did you watch it? It was good. A BD. Alright, looks like my opponent doesn't have an answer to Flage, but looks like I don't have double white yet. So I need to find it. Don't find it. Cannot bring back Flage. That's okay. I'll definitely path the... I guess I can't path the Ragavan. I need to keep path for Flage. Okay, Ragadash cannot do anything. They have enough lands to play Flage now if they want to. And I think they will want to. But they're exactly at 12. I guess they'll gain 3 life. Because Flage is 12 damage with Arena of Glory. Snapcat. Oh, you stole my Snapcaster. How dare you? Okay. Daya, come on. Basic planes. I know I have it. Che cazzo. Va bene, dai, va bene. Still alive, still alive. Let's play it. Let's hope no surgical, mostly. Now, if they have Arena of Glory now, mi fai un culo così. Let's hope you don't have Arena of Glory. Because unfortunately, I didn't have double white to hold up path. I mean, if I had double white, I would have flashback flage. Did I have a choice? No, I think I only had one fetch this game. Maybe two, but I mean, they had these two lands. All right. Now, if I draw second planes, I I can't even go path. Plus, I have five cards in hand. There's so many cards. They could have a Leyline Binding to Examaflage, but I have Consign for it. Zur banned in Modern. Somehow it is. Planes. E che cazzo. Va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene. Path to Exile. Oh, you got Stubborn Denial now. That's true. Allora mi sa che ho perso. Never finding double white. Siamo morti così. Ripperoni. Ripperoni. Still, pretty fun league overall. Uh, always a pleasure to play this, like, highly interactive decks. Definitely made me a nice welcome back to Modern after 2 weeks. Actually, the deck I was planned to play after this was my opponent's, was Zoo. Zoo won the Mox Showcase, which is like a 400 people tournament. Zoo actually does very well in Modern right now as one of the decks that's good against Prowess. Is it possible to consign the Flake Sack trigger? It is, but it's usually a very bad play. So I can see the opponent even has like a million cards in hand. There's really no way to come back here. All right. GG. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this Jiskai video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.